Hey YouTube, this video is going to be something that I'm hoping will save me a lot of time and maybe help other people understand a very easy way to make some money. It sounds very difficult and intimidating when it's described, but this process, if you watch this video, it's going to be a walkthrough from A to B to C to Z to finished for setting up and getting started playing Crypto Blades. Crypto Blades is just blowing up. It's still just going phenomenally well. I have been playing now for, I want to say 4 days, or maybe like 3.5 days. And like many other people, I am starting to make a good deal of money from it. I have 6 accounts with almost each account has 4 characters, some of them high level, and this is returning me, as of today, probably about $500, $600 a day. And today was, there were a few issues with the playing. The network was a little congested. There were a lot of updates that were pushed through recently, I think, and just with the popularity of the game, making easy money, people are really just going crazy with this thing. And I think the volume got a little out of control. So it was very sluggish, but it's corrected itself, and it's very enjoyable again. So when the network's going well, these 6 accounts to manage the play should take no more than 45 minutes, maybe. And that's just actually a conservative estimate. 45 minutes day and night. You can play probably in the morning and in the night until your energy refreshes. So it couldn't be an easier, quicker way to make cash. And the future of the game is somewhat uncertain to me. Like so many other things, when you see explosive growth, you have to be weary of some sort of downside. With that being said, NFT-based games, I'm not the only one going nuts about lately. I got involved, like I said, 3 or 4 days ago into Crypto Blades, but maybe a week, 2 weeks I've been involved in other games. Axie, I've been posting videos on most of these games, and I don't want to tout myself here, but I seem to have beat the mainstream hype by about maybe a week, which is not as much as some other people who've been in the space for a year, but it's been enough to mean that I've been relatively successful with making money off of playing games. And like I said, you look at the explosive growth of something like Axie, and you would expect that to pull back, but that's just going higher and higher. And Crypto Blades could entirely follow suit. It has a much smaller market cap, which, if you remember from my previous videos, means it does not take much for it to go even higher. You can see very, very explosive growth with small market cap investments. So, with that being said, this is going to be a longer video. Strap yourselves in, because this walkthrough tutorial is going to cover a lot of ground, but it needs to be detailed if you want to actually have your hand held through these things that can be very complicated. And if you're not interested in this, and if it still seems too technical, then I'm sorry. It's not for everybody. Not just the risk involved, but the technical setups to it. It can be daunting, even with someone virtually holding your hand. And this is why there is money to be made in this space, because it takes a certain drive to do things that others don't. And so I had this computer set up with my NiceHash tutorial walkthrough, and so this is basically just an empty computer. I figured, hey, I'll do the same thing with Crypto Blades. I'll do the walkthrough, download all the stuff that we need to download, do everything that we need to do, and hopefully this will be a comprehensive coverage for getting you into crypto blades, because I can't promise you anything. You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you financial advice. This is not something that you should act on mindlessly. Do your own research. But I think it's very exciting, and I've been relatively successful with it so far, and I hope and I believe it will continue to be that way. With that being said, let's get started. So I'm going to minimize this. Hopefully this will keep recording. I just downloaded Google Chrome, and I opened up a bunch of tabs from stuff that we're going to need to get started with, and I think I'm going to start with MetaMask. MetaMask is a extension to your web browser. It can work with Chrome or Brave. I have MetaMask with both on my computer, and I have sometimes come across some issues with using it in Brave, and I think that's just about the whole privacy stuff. I know a lot of people use it in Brave with no problems. I am probably overlooking some settings somewhere, but I just have better success sometimes using my MetaMask in Chrome, and I think in times where it really matters to have these transactions go through, especially like with crypto blades, I don't like to have any hangups. So this will be something that we can do. I will walk through with you with Chrome, but in theory, it should work exactly the same with Brave, because they're basically just, you know, they work the same way. So MetaMask, like I said, it's a wallet. It's a web-based wallet. It's an extension that you can use on Chrome, and it will house pretty much all of your altcoins, all of your crypto. So we're going to download it. And this is going to be for Chrome, because I'm using Chrome. Add extension. And we're going to get started. I have a MetaMask wallet. I am not going to import my wallet as if we're doing a new wallet. I am never going to use this wallet. I am going to forget it exists completely after I do this tutorial. So, internet, feel free to do whatever you want with it. I don't know. Yeah, maybe someone's going to get into it and do something. So, but theoretically, if this is a wallet that you will be setting up for your use, the secret recovery phrase, these words that it's going to give you, you're going to want to be very careful with. You're going to want to make sure it's secure, that no one is around to watch over your shoulder, that your phone isn't in your hand playing with it, so that your camera records any of the words. Yes, I'm being paranoid, but yes, it is a thing. So let's get started creating a wallet. I'm going to agree to this, sure, because it's not even my wallet. I don't care. Let's create a password. I'm going to just say, it's probably not going to let me do anything really generic like password. Let's make it something like, I need a capital in there probably, I'm sure. I'm hopefully not going to edit this, but stuff like this is probably painful to watch. I'm trying to think of a password that is outside of my standard train of thought. I'm just going to look at something in front of me right now. I'm looking at an aloe plant, and I never do this, so good luck figuring that out in the future. Aloe plant. I'll probably put a number on there. I'll confirm that password. you know what? It's probably going to give me a test. It's been a while since I've run through this. It's probably going to give me a test on the recovery phrase. If it does, I might have to pause and get some paper to write it down with. But let's see what it wants. Click here to reveal the secret words. Again, for OPSEC purposes, be careful about how you're doing this. And there are my words. All right. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to open a notepad. I don't need to get up. This is also something you should never do. Never store your secret phrase electronically, because it can be compromised. People can get it online. Never take a picture of it with your phone. That can be compromised. I think I went over all this stuff in one of my videos. Yep, it's going to test me. Okay, select each phrase in order to make sure it's correct. So we're going to choose hedgehog, theme, penalty, crouch, dune, job, vacuum, arrival, detail, nurse, cake, pulse. And the technology behind this is actually pretty interesting, and I'm not going to go over it because if I start going down every road, this is going to be a really boring, long video. But if you're ever curious about those words, look into it. That's some really interesting stuff. Okay, so we have a MetaMask. Congratulations. Let's say we mess around in here and we get it set up, and we forget, we close it out, and we're like, oh, how do I get back to my MetaMask? Well, it's this puzzle piece right here, and you can just click back on MetaMask, and there's some stuff you can do to manage this, and this is something you might want to look at. If you are comfortable having your MetaMask have access to just every site you go to, you can leave this on all sites, and if not, you can change some of this stuff. On this computer, I really don't care. I just wanted to show you that. So we're going to go back. And so we have a MetaMask. Don't need that tab anymore. This is something I'm going to go over for a few different scenarios. We're going to be working with the Binance Smart Chain in order to get into crypto blades. Now, if you're like me, you purchase most of your BNB on crypto.com. And if you do that, you need to go through a few steps in order to get it usable in your MetaMask. So I will go forward with that. If you are like many other people and you use Binance as an exchange for altcoins or BNB specifically, you can probably skip this step. I believe I have a Binance account. I don't use it very much. As I mentioned, I forgot I had BNB in there. But I believe when you withdraw your BNB from Binance that you can choose the method of withdrawal, and you can have it already transferred to the smart chain, I believe. I haven't actually done that directly. But if I'm wrong, then you can just follow this step as well anyways. So tinker around with that, if you will. So let's assume you buy it on crypto.com. You can't transfer your BNB directly to your MetaMask. You're going to have to do a few steps first. So one of those steps is to get a trust wallet. And I know what you're thinking. How many wallets do I need? Yes, it can be a lot to keep track of. And each wallet is going to be its own thing you need to keep secure. I myself have lost count. I'm not joking. I think I have, as of last count, maybe 30 wallets, somewhere around there. And each of them serve different purposes. Some of them I probably never plan on using, but they are wallets specific to some sort of app. like Brave, the Brave browser itself is a wallet of sorts. It keeps you Brave, and you have a seed phrase for that. I mean, that's so just. There's so many things to keep track of. Yes, it can be daunting, and yes, this is one more wallet, but it is necessary. And so, if you want to make money, start an Excel spreadsheet or something. Don't put your phrases in it, but you can say, "Hey, I have a Trust wallet." Don't forget that. So let's download the Trust wallet. All right, I had to take a little break. I thought I could download an emulator for the Android on that computer, and what I was trying to do didn't work out. So we're going to set up the Trust wallet. I figured out a way to do it a new time on my phone, and we're going to stream that process from my phone here. Again, this is a mirroring of my phone. You can't get the Trust wallet for your computer outside of an emulator. So this is going to have to be something you use in conjunction with your phone. You can also use other wallets for the Binance Smart Chain. There's the Binance wallet, which I believe you can use. But the Trust wallet is, in my opinion, just a better wallet, and people seem to like it a lot more. So we did MetaMask, and now we're setting up the Trust wallet. Create a new wallet. We're going to agree to that. We're going to understand. Same deal as MetaMask. Oh, interesting. Security feature. So my phone won't stream what's on the screen right now, but it's basically walking us through the recovery phrase. I'm going to write it down since I can't copy and paste very easily. It's giving me 12 words, and it will be a process much like MetaMask. We're going to just write this down. You have time to do it yourself if you're doing this with me. Okay, I've copied them down. It's going to want them just the same way. Hopefully we're doing this at the same speed. Maybe you're faster than me. This is something you really want to take your time on. These words are your money. Okay, and now it's letting me stream again. That's interesting. So we created... Okay, so this might take some editing magic. We're going to have to do this a bit choppy because of the switching back and forth between computers, and because I had a few problems with the Trust wallet. But we've hopefully successfully gone over the download of the Trust wallet and the install and setting it up. So now we have both our MetaMask and our Trust wallet set up. What we're going to do is set up our MetaMask to receive the Binance coin. So we're going to add the Smart Chain network. And you can literally just type this in Google, connecting MetaMask to Binance Smart Chain, and probably the first result you're going to have is this academy.binance.com. And it's a pretty simple run through. You can read it if you want to, but the really important details are this little section here. This information you're going to need to enter into your MetaMask. Right now, the default is the Ethereum mainnet, and we can ignore what that really means for now. we want to have the smart chain as our network. So we can go over to, I believe, maybe settings, networks. We're going to add a network. Network name, you can call it whatever you want, but it just helps to know what it is. And so network name, as the site suggests, is going to be smart chain. I almost called it shark chain. And we're going to copy this. I don't feel like typing it. Oh, it kicked us out. Oh, well, that's a little annoying. Okay, well. Okay, well. We have it there now. Chain ID is 56, symbol BNB. And then we'll just type this, since apparently we can't tab out of it. And we'll save. And then we see we should have the smart chain here. Okay. What's new? And you'll see it was successful. It even got the little logo here. So we now have the Binance Smart Chain. So let's say, again, you wind up back on the Ethereum mainnet because you're toying around with Uniswap or something. If you want to get back to the Smart Chain, you just click right there, and you're back on Smart Chain. And you will not see your ETH assets in your Smart Chain wallet. So don't freak out if you have 3 ETH that you don't see, or any other ERC token like Sanshu Inu. That's not going to show up on the Smart Chain. So don't freak out. The road while we're toying around with it. The game Crypto Blades, the token that the game operates with, is the skill token. Now, Binance BNB is used to pay for the gas fees, but anything that you're doing in-game is going to be skill. So buying your character, buying your weapon, your rewards are rewarded in skill. And so you want to add the skill token. And CoinGecko is a very helpful site. I use this every day. I believe I touched it in the video before. How I picked up on some of these exploding coins is just, if you click this, it'll tell you what the most popular things right now are these coins. And we can see Crypto Blades is actually right up here, number 1. So everybody is being involved with this game right now. This is just massive. This is actually more popular than Axie right now. Wall Street Games, that's a new one to me. Maybe I have to look into that one. But we are going to go over to Crypto Blades. And whenever you click on a coin or a token on CoinGecko, it'll give you the information. And usually right here, it'll have a little contract address. And this symbol here lets you know it's a Binance Smart Chain. And you can copy it for your MetaMask, or you can just add it to MetaMask. I like to just hit copy. And you can add token, paste what you've just copied, and you see it automatically popped up as the skill token. Add it. Okay, skill. Go back, and now we have BNB and we have skill here. And your account wallet address here, it will still be able to receive the skill, even if you haven't added the token. You just won't be able to see what's there. So let's say you forgot to add it and you sent skill over. You still could receive it in your wallet. You just won't see that you have that asset. But now we can see, and this balance is 0 BNB and 0 skill. Okay, so now we're set up on MetaMask to interact with the game. Something to note, maybe I should have put this a lot earlier in the video. Maybe I will edit this into the video earlier. When you're buying the amount of BNB you want to play this game, that's going to be up to you. I personally invested around, at this point, 3 BNB into the game. When you determine how much you want to invest, leave a cushion for transaction fees, for slippage, for playing in the game. Everything you do in the game is going to cost a transaction fee. It's very small. It can be a few cents here and there, but you do have to account for it. If you do not have any gas fees, if you do not have the money to cover gas fees, you can't play the game, and you're just going to have to buy more. And then you're going to have to do all the transactions over again, and that will be a whole nother set of fees and associated with those transactions. So it's best to just do it all in one shot, go a little heavier, if anything. This is the part where we have just finished buying BNB from the exchange. We've I can't go over the actual sending from the exchange without going into my exchange. I'm not going to set up a whole nother exchange account because I can't. I already have accounts everywhere, and I'm not going to sign into my accounts. But I'm going to assume that at this point in the game, you have had some sending or receiving or transactions of cryptocurrency. So you know basically how to send the Binance to your Trust wallet. And we're going to assume you've done that. And then we're going to do the Trust wallet swap. Right, so since I'm switching back and forth between computers, I'm just editing this creatively, and I'm going to assume we just finished setting up MetaMask. I'm going to assume we just finished purchasing some BNB on the exchange, probably crypto.com, and we've sent it to the Trust wallet. And we've done that. We've found our address to receive Binance coin. This BNB, they both look the same, but one says Smart Chain and one says BNB. So we're receiving the Binance coin from crypto.com at our wallet address. We'll see no memo is required. If your transfer comes up saying a memo is required, you're probably trying to transfer the wrong token. And I would pay more attention to what you're trying to do. Maybe rewatch the last part of the video. Send only BNB to this address. Sending other coins may result in permanent loss. Okay, so we're going to assume we just transferred the BNB successfully to the wallet. There's going to be a small fee associated with the transfer. And we can go back to our wallet, and we should see that we have now got our Binance coin balance here. Okay, so let's just assume we have one Binance coin in here. What we're going to do is we're going to go click this More button, and we're going to hit Swap to Smart Chain, and we're going to convert. We can just do 100% convert to the BNB Smart Chain. We'll hit Swap. I don't have anything to swap with, so we're just going to pretend. It'll confirm. There'll be a small fee, and then you can go let it process. It should be relatively quick. And you'll see that the Smart Chain will now be where your balance is. So we will now send the Binance Smart Chain over to your MetaMask. And I'm going to stop here. After I will send it over, our recipient address, we're going to copy from our MetaMask. We're going to send all of it. There'll be a small transaction fee. and I'm going to pick up with the other computer on our MetaMask. Okay, so we swapped it in Trust Wallet, and we're going to send it from Trust Wallet to MetaMask. Again, this is just a simple sending, so we can send it to our MetaMask account here from the Trust Wallet. I don't have my phone streaming on this computer. We're just going to have to assume you know how to, again, send one coin to a wallet from another wallet. It's pretty straightforward. You can figure out how to send and receive pretty easily. All right, so I've had to take little breaks in the action here and there. Okay, we have successfully set up everything to interact with the Crypto Blades game. Finally, we can go play the game. Not just yet, almost. But we're on the website, at least, cryptoblades.io. So, in order to play the game, we are going to have to allow it to access our MetaMask. Okay. And you can see that currently to recruit a character, just a random assigned character, the lowest that you can get starting playing the game is 0.26 skill. And so, if we look at what 0.26 is currently, I'm going to say that's somewhere around $35, $40. I don't know. I'm not good at math. I'm just guesstimating. And we can see that. Actually, why don't we go over, look at what Binance is. Binance is currently $313. So, if we want to get 0.26 skill, we're probably going to need, I'm not good at math. Well, we're going to buy it. So, we're going to click here on the page, and this will bring us to ApeSwap. ApeSwap is going to want us to allow access to the MetaMask. And there we go. Easy as that. This is a just like Uniswap, except it operates on the Binance Smart Chain, and it will give us skill. So let's say we want that point some skill. We'll try to, let's see where 0.5 Binance gets us. So that's half of a BNB will get us 1.4. So 0.1 BNB will get us 0.29. That's actually a pretty good. It's actually a pretty good amount. I might even go 0.15. Ooh, no, that's a little too much. Well, because you'll recruit a character. It really depends on how much you want to put into the game. If you want to do the bare bones start, recruit one character and go from there, yeah, 0.15, that'll do you. If you want to put enough in for all 4 characters in an account, 0.2 something times 4, that would probably be just under 1 BNB, and then you'll want some for 1 skill. I'm sorry. So you'll want to leave some gas as well in BNB. So I'm thinking you'll want maybe let's say how much is 1 BNB? Okay, 0.2. So point. Well, I'll just say for simplicity's purposes, 0.4 might get you set up with four. Well, yeah, that might get you set up with 4 characters and have some left over for a weapon. So then you would also 0.4 BNB for the skill you want, and maybe leave 0.2 BNB in your account for the gas. That should be plenty. So overall, you're looking at 0.6 BNB that you want to have in your MetaMask, which says it's about $187 right now. So startup $187 probably. Yeah, that sounds about right. So you're going to go through. I don't have any BNB in the wallet, so it won't let me purchase it. But let's just say that you're buying that much. You go through the insufficient balance. You go through the swap. It populates into your MetaMask, and that's the last time you'll need to see Ape Swap. You'll then have skill in your MetaMask, and you'll have just a little bit of BNB left for gas. And you can go ahead and click Recruit Character, and then you can go ahead and click Recruit Character, and you're on your way. You're playing the game, and that's it. That was from nothing to involved in the game. I'm not going to go into like the details of why the game is making money or why the game is exciting or anything like that. This is really just I'm assuming you're watching this video because you already understand all of this and you want to play the game. So this was to get you into the game. I will probably make more videos at some point if I can tear myself away from all of the games I'm playing. With that being said, I'm drained now. So have fun playing and earning.